we'd rather have a drink with you.
All right, adventurers, welcome back to Too Many Warlocks. You know, it's going to be a very special day for a couple of reasons. One of them, we are giving away a $50 gift code, a gift, a thing that will get you free stuff over at Hero Forge, heroforge.com, which we'll talk about more in a minute. But first, I want to put everyone a little bit at ease. We do have a bead on where Larch might be. And he does seem that he's still alive. We're still getting some life signals from him, but not quite sure about his condition. So we've loved that all you have joined us in Discord to help solve the mystery, and please keep that work up. I think with everyone's good due diligence, we can bring our boy home. Anyways, let's see what's happening with the Warlocks this week. Puck, what the fuck happened to my overlay?
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's right, because I adjusted the size of the thing.
Oh, Lenny,
and then
what's going on?
Well, you know, we were trying to be conscious of our mobile viewers here, and we.
It's okay. I'm gonna keep talking.
All right.
Announcements for today. Okay.
Sorry. I'm doing like 4 things now.
Sorry, I know you're busy.
There we go.
Control S on the source. It should just adjust it.
No, it's because the overlay is coming from Stream Elements, so I got to change the output overlay resolution over there. It's no problem. We can see Puck. Just
regularly scheduled programs this week. So after Too Many Warlocks today, we'll be going into Poison Paradise tomorrow, and then on Thursday we have our ongoing series. Avalon Society London Fall, presented by Dead Aussie Gamer, takes place in the Malifaux universe using the Through the Breach RPG system, and it has a star-studded cast featuring Guy from How to Be a Great GM, Marie from Orkenspalter TV, Till from London Fog, Janet from World Anvil, and Anthony Vegemite Dangerous from Roll for Damage, and of course Dead Aussie Gamer. Michael is the Fate Master, controlling the machinations of the world. And definitely tune in for that. It happens on Australian time zones, so it's like late at night, early morning, but you can always catch the replays on our Twitch channel and catch the episodes when you upload them onto YouTube. We got new Hero Factory episodes coming up on Wednesday, where we're going to do the one we just did with your narrator from YouTube. He made a character that he's going to be playing with us on a day, the 24th, Sunday. So you want to check out for that one, and you're going to want to stick around today for a special giveaway from our sponsors at Hero Factory. And,
no, Hero Forge.
Or Hero Forge. Sorry, Hero Factory is the show.
That is the show that we do.
I was reading Hero Factory while I was saying Hero Forge. Hero Forge is the name of the company. It's all good. All right. Lenny, if you please. Are you still doing the thing?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Look, it's a whole thing at this point. Hey, there we are.
Now we're good.
Now we can see, folks. Yes, our sponsors over at Hero Forge. Now, Hero Forge is a fully customizable tabletop miniature creator. They've got dozens of different races, including the newest one, which your narrator chose for his character, the Giggle Dog. You know, everyone's favorite fantasy race, Giggle Dog, is the name they went with.
I love Giggle Dogs.
Everyone loves the Giggle Dog. There's also thousands of items you can choose from to mix and match. And at halftime, we will be doing a giveaway of a $50 gift card to that, which will let you order a few plastic minis printed off. If you want to be patient and wait for the 2.0 color tools to come out later this year, you can order a full color printed mini with that. Or, you know, if you have a 3D printer at home, you can get quite a few STLs for that as well. It's worth mentioning, too, that this is Miniature May, so they're giving away free STLs each week. Just check your digital downloads area of your Hero Forge account page and use the code STAYHOMEANDPRINT for $2 off all of your STLs through May 31st. Wonderful, isn't it? All right, did you have anything else, Puck?
No, I believe that's all. If you please.
Hot damn.
Thing.
If the button doesn't work this time, I'm just going to say it ahead of time. If the button doesn't work this time, I
believe in the button.
I'm just going to replace Larch, okay? Here we go.
Okay, this is fine. Oh, there's a puppy.
Oh my god, the goddamn button. The goddamn button. Every fucking time.
Just on the shores of the Deseret River, just across the way from Golden Fields, there rests a lonely keep. Hello.
Oh no, I have to fix that as well. God.
I'm in the void. Okay, there we go. Hello. And welcome to Too Many Warlocks. I, as always, am your benevolent Dungeon Master, Puck. And I am joined today by these Too Many Warlocks, plus Redan, plus guest, which I will now introduce in no particular order. Starting with former Eldritch Clowncar, champion of the Brightstone Fighting Pits, and the only hard-boiled detective capable of solving the mystery of the disappearing reality, Redan.
That is a terrifying thought.
Also joining us today, the Rainbow Revolutionary and the hero who has a hero complex, Guy Boutamps.
Hero is a 4-letter word.
Yep. Also joining us, the fiery Kithri Tea Leaf completed a quest from her grandpa. But what's next? And of course, everyone's favorite infernal skip the dishes delivery boy, Penithan Wright. I went back to an old one. It's a good one. Still relevant. And last but not least, our special guest today, Mendarii from Party Foul, playing Ophelia, who we will meet in just a moment. When last we left our heroes, they had tied up their adventure in Chult, picked up a stray known as Reggie Riptire and brought him home, and attempted to uncover more information about how people seem to be being erased. Some things were gathered, some information was realized. And just as everybody was settling down to rest for the evening, a hooded Lord Xellos III burst in through the rain into Cookie's Crab Shack, slammed a pair of round glasses on the table, and said, "I need to hire you."
Do we know who owns the glasses?
You do not. Redan does.
Who's this guy?
Oh, but you don't know Xellos.
Oh, I know him, but
you?
I'm saying specifically, who's this guy? And I'm pointing to him, confused looking.
I'm just gonna like lean up to Redan and just be like, that's Lord Xellos.
Who? I've never heard the name before.
Oh no, wait, but are you playing a trick on me?
You know me too well.
He just narrows his eyes. Delightful. Look, I imagine you know what's going on at this point.
Owen Stone disappeared?
Yes.
Do you know who Owen Stone is?
Intermittently, I do. The knowledge is being pulled from my mind.
Yeah, we need to talk, friend.
Indeed we do, but first thing we need to do is we need to go to the forest of Cormanthor. So I'm hiring you, get your shit, and we're going.
So just before we head off, what are the terms of the contract?
What do you require?
I'm
Immortality.
going to turn and look to Pen and Guy and be like,
We help you find somebody, you help us find somebody. Later.
I will give you the knowledge you need to be able to remember the people who have gone missing once I complete this task, which allows me to get the knowledge that I require. Sound fair?
Not what I'm talking
Why did you leave the fight? As I'm coming back down the stairs.
Drunk, I'm assuming.
Oh, hammered. Yep. Still got my my assistant and my invisible hand holding beers behind me, and I've still got like multiples in each hand.
And you owe us a favor.
Fine. I accept your terms.
I want
Good.
immortality.
So why did you leave the fight?
Look, everybody wants immortality. I left the fight because I exhausted my forces and you had it in hand.
That's true. We kind of did.
I have nothing against this guy. Sorry, I don't remember. You used to work with somebody who was kind of a dick, but I don't remember him.
Yes. The knowledge is being pulled from my mind, and I don't know how much longer I can hold on to it, so I require your assistance immediately.
Fine.
Yeah, let's stow whatever shit you guys are feeling right now. This is important.
I'm fine. I just want him to be polite. That's all I require.
Oh, goodness. I, Lord Devonian Xellos III, formally request the paid assistance of the Avalon Knights Society Arcane Association in aiding me in the exploration of ruins in the Cormanthor Forest that I need to acquire information vis-a-vis the disappearance of individuals from this reality. Do you accept?
I look around and nod at everybody. We are at your service. For now.
To the forest.
Like
Perfect.
right now?
Yes, now. Oh, God.
You don't happen to have like a pick-me-up, do you? We fought a lich today.
We can sort it out on the way. I'm certain there's something in the forest. We need to
Well,
go
look,
to some
two pick me
Netherese
up over here.
ruins.
And two pick me up over here. Okay, let's go.
Lovely.
We're gonna
Do you
pick
have
them
any
up.
contacts in the Cormanthor Forest near the Netherese ruins?
I don't know what any of that is.
I don't think.
I know, right? He make a lot of noise and none of it make much sense.
Because is that near the Starry Sea or the Sea of Stars?
Yes.
I'm assuming the things that have happened in the Patreon game have not occurred yet.
No.
Okay, then it is not relevant. So no, not that I know of.
Very well. Let's go. And he pulls out a sending stone and he says, VC, open the gate. And a pitch black doorway opens up.
You know what they say about pitch black doorways, eh? That requires hard liquor. Tommy, tequila!
I cannonball through the door.
Tommy's not home right now.
Oh, shit. Behind the counter, clanging through the
Just gonna
bottles.
like push Guy through the doorway.
I will help with that.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, boy.
So, meanwhile, in a research camp outside the forest of Cormanthor, Melisandre, 8th wife of Cookie, is working away studying artifacts from the Netherese ruins in the forest of Cormanthor with her newly hired intern, Ophelia. While the two of you are going over these findings, a pitch black gateway opens up. And 4 individuals tumble out. 5, followed by a 5th, well-dressed noble gentleman with a finely manicured goatee comes in behind them.
I'm never gonna get used to that.
Well, hi there. Are y'all doing all right?
Hi, I'm Key3 Tea Leaf.
Hi there. I'm Ophelia Honeydew.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, we just hop, skip and a jump over here.
Seems like y'all came in through a strange means to get here.
Yeah, what? And I'm whispering to Owen Stone. What was, or not Owen Stone? Xellos. We don't know who that is.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
don't know
like,
who that is.
What was that? That was weird. How did you do that?
You don't need to know, but an associate of mine has many new abilities. A new recruit.
That's just how we travel on Thursdays, eh?
Oh, well, all right then.
Melisandre takes note of the Avalon Knights Academy badges on everyone. Oh, are you with Cookie?
Who are you?
I'm Melisandre, a wizard archaeologist, a beautiful woman.
I was told you were in the Anarok Desert.
Oh, near the Anarok Desert.
Also,
I'm investigating some Netherese ruins out here. I do have a base camp there, though.
Cookie said to say hello.
Oh, did he now? Did you say anything else about me?
he said a few things, but I don't know if that's at hand right now.
Sounds like he wants to hook up again, but we should do that later.
And I can see why. Sorry, man, he's hammered.
She looks quite attractive. However, she looks much younger than she should be. She appears to be human. And she is wearing some gear. Kind of like somewhere between Laura Croft and like the classic English explorer outfit. That's what she's wearing. And she's wearing these clothes. She said, well, I was just exploring some of the Netherese ruins in this area had become active, so I had to step away from my camp in the Anarok Desert and come check things out here with the help of my dear intern, Miss Ophelia. She's been invaluable in exploring the ruins.
Great. Well, maybe you can help us out. We're trying to find like planeswalkers or an individual named Carl.
Do I know?
No.
Okay.
We haven't heard of either of those. Xellos lets out a heavy sigh.
Well, I can't say that I've heard of either of those things, but I do know my way around the ruins if y'all need someone to show you around.
Xellos muscles his way to the forefront. He says, perfect. Have you seen a building with this symbol? And he draws a symbol on a piece of parchment and shows it to you. It does look familiar.
Yeah, that seems like something. I think it's over that way. And I kind of point in like a very vague direction.
Yeah, just like into the woods.
Just vaguely into the trees.
He says, excellent. You will guide us then.
Oh, all right. Well, are you ready to go?
I'm just gonna elbow pen and be like, can you do something about, and point towards Guy. Just
I rear back with my healer staff and just kind of line it up with the back of his head.
No.
Do they look hurt? Are they all?
They look a little bit rough, like they've been on a trip.
I had less than half my hit points left.
Yeah.
I'm all beat up.
I'm
And
covered
he's
in
about to
blood.
hit me with a stick.
Oh, all right. Well, y'all look like you could actually
PJ,
use some
thank
downtime.
you.
Why don't you come over here and I can get something set up for all y'all.
Very well. Perhaps we will have rest here for the day. I have other business to attend to. I'll come collect you later. And Xellos walks away.
As he's walking away, I would like to just say something to him really quickly in his mind, if he will allow me to connect.
Go for it.
Mr. Xellos, I can talk to you. I cannot hear you in my head if you respond. I just want to ask something quickly. I want to know what you are. I'm not saying right now, but I know there's something odd with you existing through time. I'm not judging. I have no inclination to chase you or hunt you down. I'm just curiosity for curiosity's sake. Please consider this. We'll see you tomorrow.
He stops and he walks away. He just stops for a moment, kind of listens to what you have to say in his mind, and continues away. And you guys are left to kind of pal about the scene.
I want to go explore the ruins.
What is wrong with you? We're tired.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a babysitter tomorrow. Let's go.
Sir, I'm sorry, but you probably don't want to go in that way. There's actually quite a few, shall we say, old artifacts left behind by some rather paranoid people in that particular region.
Now I want to go.
Don't
even
say
more.
that to these guys. Shit.
Here, just come here. I'll make y'all some food. Don't you fret. And I'll walk over to him, and I don't know how tall you are, but I just kind of like.
He's super tall.
Great. She's like
he's
5 foot like
Goliath
2.
size.
She says she's like 5'3" with her horns though. And she's gonna grab put her arm through his and just kind of guide him over to like a little campfire.
I'm gonna lick a key and wink.
So while you guys have a moment to recover here, Melisandre says, yes, Ophelia, please take care of their needs. Let them into the tent, prepare them some food and tea, and I have some research to attend to myself. If you have any questions, please let me know, but you're welcome to stay the night at my camp. Any friends of Cookie's, of course, or friends of mine.
Have you heard of a spellbreaker?
I've heard mention of it in the ruins, although I don't have many details, I'm afraid.
I would love to know anything that you come across.
Another time. Recoup. Spend some time with Ophelia. She's absolutely delightful. She's been invaluable in my research.
Insight check.
Wow.
Damn.
Savage.
Wow.
Oh,
She appears to be sincere.
good to know.
All right.
I can see your soul.
And
Tell me their backstory.
she busies herself with some things. So when the party now has a moment to like decompress from being thrown around by various NPCs, what does Ophelia look like?
Oh, all right. So Ophelia is, like I said, she's about 5'2", like a pale green skin, with these teeny tiny little horns that just come out the front, and she's got little fun buns on the side with her like lavender purple hair, and she's wearing this dress that is like blue on the top and orange on the bottom, and she has these like slippers that like aren't really shoes but are kind of shoes. She's not wearing armor, and she has different like flowers and like pieces of wood just kind of decorating different parts of her like arm and her like wrists and stuff like that. Kind of like a corsage with like vines on it is kind of the thing. And she's got these big sweet brown eyes. And that's her.
All right. So once you guys are escorted into Melisandre's tent, it's nicely laid out. It's a somewhat opulent setting for a camp. There's a number of magically enchanted items to help with making food and comfort and rest that she carries around with her on these expeditions. And you guys have run of the place. Move about the scene.
I do kind of show them all this stuff, and I just get right to making, like I put on a pot of tea, and I go dig around through one of like these little bags that I have off to the side of the tent, and there's a bunch of herbs and different weird like pastes and salves in there and stuff like that. And I just start going around to everyone and kind of patching everyone up and making sure that everyone is taken care of in terms of like wounds, if anything looks infected or anything like that.
Okay, we're going to do these one by one. Who do you want to start with?
Ooh, I guess, well, I met Key 3 first, so I'll go to Key 3.
Excellent.
I would be positioning myself to be last to make sure everything's safe.
So Keithring appears much as the same way she does on the overlay there. She's a halfling.
Okay.
She's a bit beat up. She has a couple bites from
Not
snake.
too
She has a
bad.
couple snake bites. She definitely didn't take the brunt of the last one, but besides the snake bites, and I think she got hit with one sword. She's pretty good.
All right.
So go ahead. Have you?
What exactly were y'all doing? It looks like you got into a fight with. I don't know. Did you come across a nest of snakes in the ground? And
Kind of. We were down in Scholt, and
Alright.
we stopped the night serpent from rising, which did not make
I'm sorry. The what?
that big like world-ending serpent thing.
Well, that doesn't sound good. She just kind of like tears like fabric with her teeth and just kind of keeps going.
So just bouncing all over the place recently.
I mean, certainly y'all are bouncing. You rolled in onto the ground right when I first met you, so it's quite interesting the kind of people you meet out here. You don't really expect to meet very many, and yet some people do find their way.
How long have you been checking out the ruins?
Oh, not too long. I just started working with Melisandre. What about? I'd say a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's I'll tell you a little secret. I'm not really here to study all of the magic stuff that Melisandre's got her mind on. But I hear there's some magical beast in the ruins somewhere, and I want to find it.
Like find it and defeat it, or find it and be friends.
I would never harm a creature like that.
Good to know.
But yeah, I've heard that its beauty is magnificent, and I would love to see it.
Cool.
Anywho.
All right. Who's next?
I will go over to. Let's see. Penn hasn't told me their name yet, right? Like, so Guy has said his name, right? Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, but Penn hasn't yet.
Yeah.
So I'll go over to Penn.
Okay. Penn is cut up to shit and soggy in places.
Oh dear.
Hi.
How are you standing right now there, love? I didn't catch your name.
Penithin Wright, and I'll shake your hand if she offers it. And
it's not really a shake, it's kind of more of like a like a low hand.
Yes. Yeah, we and there's just like a small collapse, just like yeah. I don't know either.
Dear.
Couldn't tell you.
She'll like sit you down and be like, "Are you all right?" Kind of rub your shoulder a little bit.
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm used to this, and I point to the healer staff on my back. I'm like, this is, we deal with this every day. Today was just a particularly rough day, but thank you so much for your hospitality. It's a welcoming thing when we get dragged out in the middle of the night by a rando dude. Well, he's not rando. He's kind of like the worst thing we've ever met, but I don't have a problem. I don't know. I'm talking too much.
All right. Well, I can't say anything about the people you're traveling with because I just met y'all, but you seem to be a nice bunch of folks.
These three, yeah. I mean, him, and I point at Guy. He's a good guy. But
as Penn did his little collapse, I would like to try to sneak away from the group.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for this.
It's coming. All right. I mean, unless anybody's looking for you.
Pretty sure we're all watching you.
Yeah,
I waited specifically until some sort of dramatic incidents happened with Penn.
I probably would have been trying to keep an eye on Radan, but
Yeah.
Well, look, if anybody wants to roll a perception to see if they can beat Radan's 13 stealth, I trust your honesty.
let's see if I continue my horrible streak. Hey!
Oh,
All
there
right.
you go.
You noticed Radan sneaking out of the tent.
Hey, buddy. Where are you going?
I was going to go explore the ruins.
But buddy system.
Does someone want to come with me?
How about we let folks rest up, so if there's like a giant snake or something, we don't lose Pen.
Okay, I'll just go pee then. And I walk out.
Yeah, he's gone.
It's just like there's that moment where it's like he's not coming back, is he?
Yep.
All right.
Does he normally do that?
Yes.
Well, that sounds like someone who is a part of a team. All right. Anywho, what is this stick you got here? Do you really hit people with that?
Oh, that and just him and this other guy. It's a healer staff, so like I can cast with it, and it'll heal them, and then I just take out my frustration on them for doing whatever they did to get hurt in the moment. So it hurts, but it heals. So it's like it's really not a bad. It's a net gain for them.
All right. Are you someone who practices many arcane arts, as you said? A magic user of some description?
Yes, ma'am. And I'll tip my hat, and when he lifts it up, you see a little undead hand under there. Penithan Wright, Warlock, wannabe necromancer. Well, I'm working on it. But yeah, I practice healing, ice, and necrotic magics mostly.
Oh, all right. Well, that is quite the bundle of things.
It's a lot of fun. What is your vocation? I might ask if that's not too prying.
I mean, my vocation right now is studying some ruins with Melisandre. I kind of just like to wander about and, I don't know, make friends. That's really it. And like very Disney princess-esque, there'll just be like a little squirrel that runs by, she'll scritch it a little bit and just run away.
These birds land on her shoulders
Yeah,
and then disappear.
They just land on one of her horns and she just like kind of keeps it there.
Sings a little song and then it goes.
Yeah.
And Pen is just scribbling notes, and it's like, Druid? ?
All right, you look taken care of. I suppose, should anyone go after the big fella, or are we just gonna leave him?
If we hear him screaming, we go and help. Eh?
Yeah, we have to ask that question every day.
All right.
I'm just gonna pull out the sending stone and just be like, "Hey, Radan, you doing okay?"
No response.
All
What
right.
did he say he was going to do?
He said he was going to go pee.
That's a long P, Radan.
I didn't say where.
You know, if you're peeing for that long, you probably should get checked out by like a doctor or something. All right. Guy, you said? And I kind of put my hand out in the same kind of manner.
One moment, mademoiselle. Pen, sober me up. I am afraid I make an ass of myself, eh?
Oh, thank God. And I'll just rear back and just smack him with a lesser restoration. Just right across the back of the head.
Pong.
Oh, there we go, eh? That's better than a hangover. Hello, mademoiselle. I am Guy Bonton. And when you got the hand out like this, you're getting the full treatment. The under scoop, the down, the kiss on the back of the knuckles, back up. Yeah. Doesn't make eye contact, sort of bows to you as he backs away. Your use of color, it is magnificent, eh?
No.
That dress with that skin, oh my God, eh?
Well, thank you. I do make all my own clothes. Now, that being said, I really only have the one dress, but
You should do custom work, eh?
well, maybe one day. But right now, I'm kind of preoccupied.
What are you doing here, eh? In this
just
ridiculous place, eh?
mostly just exploring and learning a lot, making new friends. That's all.
It's okay if you don't want to tell us what you're really doing here. I understand, eh?
I mean, I already told Keithry, but I just really don't want Melisandre knowing because she kind of likes for me to be a little more on task, and her tasks and my tasks do not always line up.
Did I not mention I worship two gods of chaos and discord? Anything you are doing to mess somebody up, I want to know about. It's fun, eh?
No. I would never do anything that would be malicious or anything to hurt her at all. I just, like I told Keythree, I'm looking for a special beast somewhere in these rooms that I've heard about, and I can't wait to find it. But that's all.
Well, here's to hoping we see it on the way, eh?
By the way, if y'all don't want to use other resources like that, I do have something that sobers you up quite a bit, and I kind of shake one of the little jars.
Well, here's hoping
It's
I never
very
need that,
tightly sealed.
Yeah. Here's hoping I never need that.
Maybe I can make you one as a parting gift.
So,
Okay,
while
for sure,
we-
yeah. Maybe I make you a drink before we go. Eh?
Oh, I don't drink, honey, but that's sweet.
Well, you
That's
guys,
okay, because I don't sober very often either.
while you recoup with Ophelia, Redan, I imagine you've gone to the ruins.
No, I've walked.
Where did you go?
Walked to the edge of camp in the direction of the ruins.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of taking a look, and I'm going pee, and then I'm going back.
All right. So after some time with this, eventually Redan comes back. Do you want to let Ophelia tend to your wounds as well?
Now,
Okay.
Well, she's just gonna go right up to you, whether you like it or not.
this will turn into a game of like try to catch me situation.
You know, I
As you-
frequently chase around squirrels around the forest, so a big giant man is not that hard to catch.
As you walk up to Redan, a tiny gingerbread man emerges from underneath Redan's hair with a sharpened candy cane and says, "Who goes there?"
Good boy.
Hi there, little fella.
"Hi, I'm Ginger."
Hi, Ginger. I'm Ophelia. It's nice to meet you.
"Nice to meet you, Ophelia. I'm Redan's best friend. Do not hurt my best friend.
Oh,
I have to stab you with my candy cane."
I would never hurt your best friend. Don't you fret.
"Okay, thank you."
All right.
Ginger, hold.
Hold what?
Just wait. We don't know.
Okay. Right.
Please don't touch me.
Redan, was it?
Yes.
I promise I won't hurt you.
I don't know you yet. Please don't touch me.
She fixed all of us.
I don't care.
All right, darling. Well, and I'll kind of put it all together in a little bundle, and I will hand it to him. Be like, you can take care of yourself then, all right? Just please patch yourself up. I don't like to have harmed people in my presence. Thank you very much.
I'm going to put it in my bag.
And I go make tea or some shit.
All right. Ginger's like, "Thank you."
You did a really good job.
"I am a guard. I guard Fort Best Buddy."
Now that I am sober, Keythree, you got a minute?
Right now?
Whenever you got a second, eh?
I guess.
I just want to say I'm sorry.
Okay.
I said I would give you time to do the ritual, and we did not give you that much time, eh?
Nope.
That should have been you.
Mm-hmm. You know, we got this whole like people disappearing thing. Maybe we should focus on that right now.
This is, if I am not mistaken, Keythree, the third time I have done something like this to you, eh?
And yeah, you
And
know,
all you do in return is keep saving my life.
It's what you do.
I'm sure it don't mean nothing for the third time, Keythree, but I owe you. And I am very sorry. You should have seen his face. He was so proud.
Okay. Yep.
I'm sorry I make you uncomfortable. Eh?
You know, maybe just let's focus on the task at hand.
I love awkward Keith.
You love awkward all our characters. It's your
true.
favorite emotion to make us.
If I could distill it, I would eat it as a dessert. At this point, Lord Xellos bursts into the tent, sits down at a chair, opens a ledger, and starts furiously scribbling into it.
I'm going to walk over and try to read what he's writing.
You have never seen this language before, but it makes sense to you. And it's a bunch of stuff like multi-dimensional connection, disappearances, where's the link, additional victims. And it says, who is Owen? Where is Owen? And he's currently writing down other details about, it looks to be street names and names of buildings and companies.
I'm just committing all of that to memory.
Very well.
Do you need help there, buddy?
Yes, that's precisely what I'm paying you for. However, it's not this task that I require your assistance.
Hey, I recognize this is stressful and there's some history here, but there's no need to be a dick. I'm legitimately asking if I, Redan, can help you, Devonian.
I suppose there's no need for rudeness. I don't like things being taken from me.
I can respect that. I will do everything in my power to help you get Owen back.
Owen is the first person to have become important to me in many, many years.
How
At
many
this point,
years?
you have realized that I have lived for a very long time.
Are we all hearing this? This is.
Oh yeah, this he's not being quiet about it. He's just talking in the room.
How did you meet Owen?
It was by chance. I encountered him, took note of his skills, and we formed a partnership of sorts. He was the most valuable partner I could have ever asked for.
I'm essentially just giving him open-ended probing questions to try to get him to talk about Owen so that, to try to encourage memories. So, how did you meet him? How long have you been working together? Just those sort of things.
Yeah. Oh, I've been working with Owen for many, many years now. But in the time that I had without him, I was disorganized, adrift, slave to my own impulses. Owen kept those things in check.
I have to know, because I know we don't remember him, but we know there was someone he worked with very close. We remember everything about him, we just don't remember it was him. So do we associate that he's talking about the same guy that murdered a small nation of beings?
Oh yeah,
and
you're making. Well, you don't remember that was a person named Owen,
right?
But you remember that somebody who worked for him did those things.
I don't understand y'all's relationship. I don't get.
With all due respect, Mr. Wright, there's a number of things you don't understand, and whenever you don't understand anything, you simply look to higher powers that you believe to be above you, when in reality you are above them. You are a god amongst men with your powers, and don't let anyone tell you different. That's what you all fail to realize.
I guess I'm blushing.
I'm betting none of them can remember Owen, and for some reason I can. For some reason another member of our party can. Name is Rolda. her and I have crossed from this reality to another plane of existence. And we came back. And I've seen people disappear in front of us. Shadow, the name of the...
Valindra's Shadow Mantle.
Yes, thank you. Valindra's Shadow Mantle disappeared right in front of us, and it was like she was wiped from their memories. This is happening everywhere.
He quickly writes down
concerned.
Valindra's Shadow Mantle.
Marcus Phoenix. Throw that name down there, too.
Are we gonna, as they're doing this, I'm like, are we gonna talk about the fact that anytime someone's erased, all the mentions of them in writing are also erased?
All the paintings of them. Like if you had a painting of Owen, the painting is there, but it's like he's been cut out.
And I'll show them in a part in my book. I assume there's some in there where it's just like there's blank. Like I'll be like, here's all the information I have on Owen Stone. I promise you, I had more before. This is what's left. Like things are, I don't know why. I mean, my patron is literally the elder god of archiving information and things, and even his information is disappearing, and you can imagine how alarmed we are.
It is alarming for everyone, but I will get to the bottom of it. You will assist me.
Well, we'll find the answer together.
I want to walk outside like I'm just going to the bathroom.
All right.
Pen.
And then once I'm clear of the building, go ahead.
No, go for it. I'll go after.
It's actually pretty quick. Once I'm clear of the building, I pull out the sending stone and... hey, empty one, you there?
Yes, Guy.
I need you to move heaven and earth for me, eh? I have a mission for those people in the astral plane.
Of course.
The ones that signed the long-term contract, eh?
What should I let them know?
I need them to find the shade of Aaron T. Leaf. And I need them to bring him to the keep in the astral plane.
I will ask them to go looking.
Empty one, I don't want to be an asshole, but don't ask them to look, ask them to find.
I will ask
I
them
have
to
made a
find it.
horrible mistake and I need to make up for it, eh? Please help.
We will do our best.
Thank you. I need to pee. And I put the stone away.
All right. So Xellos actually goes to rest for a bit now. And kind of leaves you guys to it.
Pen, do you know how I can get hold of Lilith's friend Pizdog?
As he so promptly told me, or was to correct me, he is not a demon, he is a devil. I know they run in the same area. I could always ask Abyss's Gaze to try to hunt him down if you'd like.
That would be very helpful. Lilith asked me specifically to check on Pizdog. And then I switched from vocalization to brain, and I was like, she's never asked me directly for help. Can you please help me?
Yeah. Actually, Puck, would I be familiar enough? Because I had a conversation with him, and he gave us his name and some personal information about the things he was doing. Do I know him well enough to cast Sending on him?
On Pizdog?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. You met him. You had a conversation with him. You know what he looks like. You know his name.
And yeah, I will attempt that. Although, wait, he's on a different plane, isn't he? He would be in the Nine Hells, potentially.
He kind of goes back and forth.
I will attempt Sending. Then I will do that real quick. So, and then if not, I will ask Abyss's Gaze to go look for him.
All right. You're going to ask a demon to go look for his sworn enemy, the devil.
We're good friends now. This is what friends do.
It's like if you signed up like Union soldier and told them to go look for a specific Confederate.
past that. We're bigger than that now. This is part of a bigger thing. So yeah, I'll just I'll cast sending and I'll be like, hey, Pistog, this is Pen. We met, once. Lilith is worried about you, or at least trying to figure out where you are, and she asked us for help. Do you have any update for her? Like, are you okay? Where are you? Etc. Etc. This is probably the end of my message.
Very well.
Make sure she knows that it was me looking for her, that it was me asking for her.
It was Redan's idea. He's so handsome, and I'm sure Lilith wants to hear all about it.
Thank you, Pen.
Oh boy. All right, so your message goes back. You will receive a reply eventually.
That's what Mom said, but I haven't gotten anything back from them.
Yeah, why would that be?
I'm comfy. Anyway, all right. Well, I sent the message. It hasn't come back immediately, but sometimes these things take time. So
leaving you on red.
We can.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Of course.
And I'm going to walk over towards Ophelia.
All right.
Ophelia, I apologize if what I did was rude. I did not mean it to be. I don't know you, and I don't trust you. I hope there's no hard feelings.
But Dan, it's all right. And I'm pouring cups of tea because it's brewed now. That's steamed properly. Did you want some tea, dear?
No, thank you. That falls into the same realm, but I appreciate the offer.
Even if I take a sip first?
Especially if you take a sip first.
All right.
And I kind of awkwardly stumble out.
Well, he is a strange one now, isn't he?
Yep, he's our strange one.
I don't think any of us can. I mean, maybe you, but I think the rest of us kind of have to compete for that.
Well, in theory, if all y'all are strange, then none of y'all are, right? Isn't that how that works?
That means you're the weird one, Key3.
Why am I always the weird one?
It's like
because
the highest
normal people are
compliment.
the weird ones, let's be honest.
Until you tell us
normal
about
for the
your
cool kids.
Until you tell
Weird
us
for the
about
normal kids.
your secret book collection, you're the
She's-
weird one.
Yeah, she says hiding a book in a ball gag.
Oh. All right. Does anybody else?
When the one who can summon the whole plane of fire with the swish of her sword is the normal one, I guess it's fair to say we are all a little odd, eh?
Does anybody have any other interactions they want to do before you rest for the night?
I want to spend a solid couple hours training Jinja in combat.
The silhouette, and it's this giant, half-giant
Training
man,
montage.
and like a tiny Jinja silhouetted against the moonlight, doing choreography together.
Instead of sweat, it's little driplets of icing.
Yeah, frosting dripping down.
I'm just imagining the silhouette of this little gingerbread man, like doing like a back-turning roundhouse kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But the first
Crumbs
time he
fly
falls
off.
on his ass, and then by the end of
Yeah.
it, he does it successfully, and you fall over.
Yeah.
I'm just specifically trying to show him like stab here, like all the really vulnerable points. Like go for
The
the
squishy
eyes, the
bits.
throat, underneath the armpits, the groin.
Okay,
good
Jinja,
part.
this is where you want to go for, because this is where the blood lives.
Exactly.
Before bed, there's two small quick things I want to do. One, I do want to ask Ophelia, you were talking about a beast. What exactly are you looking for?
Well, now, I don't entirely know all the details, but that's part of the fun now, isn't it? What I've heard is that it is a large mythical creature who folks don't seem to believe exists, and I would like to see if it does.
All right, and I'm cross-referencing as we speak. Would that be? What kind of check would that be?
I don't know. Read your book.
I don't see nothing.
Read your book and do a history check.
There we
Read
go.
your book check.
Yeah, read your book check. Do a read your book check.
Oof.
Oh, what'd you roll?
11.
Oh boy.
And for you, that's just barely literate.
Yeah, your
I know,
indexing
right?
skills are terrible.
I'm the
You have all the
compiler.
information, but there's just nothing like organizing it all.
There's
You
so
got like
much.
cookie recipes next to like summoning
Oh, and
Eldritch gods.
it's all notes in the margin, and some of it's are like doodles of him and his patron, and like "hug me, daddy," and it's like,
Yep. Get that out of there.
I just want
Anyway.
to be loved. Anyway,
yeah, no, this is an ongoing problem. Okay, there are dozens of legends of forest spirits. Sometimes they turn out to be nymphs. Sometimes they turn out to be particularly powerful unicorns. Sometimes they turn out to be beings unclassified. Occasionally, even smaller demigods or gods people simply didn't know about.
Okay. I'm just looking, and I was like, that's a lot. I don't know. Could be anything. But I'll help. I'm all about finding things that people think don't exist because people believe that a good necromancer can't exist. So,
I mean, lots of healing magic is necromancy.
right? See, you.
a picture of just grabbing her hands and being like, "Yes,
Yeah. You understand.
Just got to
Thank
be
you.
careful where you walk that line, you know?
That's what they tell me.
Well,
I try.
the thing about it is that it takes a person of strong character to wield it properly, and because it is a force that is quite seductive and is something that if you are not careful, well, let's just put it this way. Maybe there's a reason that a lot of people don't think there's such thing as a good necromancer.
Yeah. I'm gonna figure it out, though. Definitely.
I believe in you, Pen. She kind of puts one of her hands in your hand.
Yay. Oh, that's so nice. Why can't any of you be supportive?
Because we know you.
Other than Key 3.
Hold on. That is something I did want to kind of do. I wanted to kind of, not because I'm suspicious of them, but because I just kind of want to get like a read on like how they're doing, if they're okay, like mentally. Can I
Right.
just like insight check everybody?
Absolutely, you can."
Great. Do you want me to roll 4 times?
Give me one bulk roll. Give me
One
a bulk
bulk
insight
roll.
check.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And depending on what you get, well, I will determine how many results you receive.
Okay. Did I actually accidentally roll that? No. Oh, I did. Okay, I didn't actually click anything. It just happened.
I will base that on who I determine is easiest to read and who is not easiest to read. All right.
Rip.
So,
Roll the 3. Rip.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with your whole 10.
I was trying to avoid, like, I was like, all y'all's business ain't my business. So I was trying to kind of keep my nose out of it. But
with the whole 10 that you got, you feel like there's definitely something going on between Guy and Key 3. Like maybe Guy screwed up or something. You don't know what it's all about. You realize that Penn is very, very emotional young man.
he's a soft boy.
He's a soft boy. See, I was trying to avoid saying it, but I just, whatever.
There's nothing wrong with that.
He's a soft boy.
He's a sweet bean and he needs to be protected.
He's a soft boy. And Redan is a stone structure with many layers of which you are unable to grasp.
Seems like someone who's been hurt a lot is what Rattan seems like to me.
Yeah. And this other guy, Xellos, kind of seems like an asshole.
Well, no, I don't make judgments like that, sir.
But he certainly he acts the way a lot of wealthy, privileged people that you have known act. But he also has this. He acts like somebody who's lived 1,000 lives.
All right.
And that's what you got from your 10.
That's a pretty good temp.
No, look, imagine what you would have got.
I know. Damn you, accidental rolling.
All right. So
I was going to say it doesn't take anything to read Guy's face. He wears everything on his face. So.
yeah, this is the obvious shit. Okay, this is all right. If nobody else has any other things, you guys get to rest for the night in this camp.
One little thing for the night.
Of course.
That pitch black, 2 a.m.
Yep.
My time. I just pull out a little piece of paper and I write on it for protection. I cut off one of my smaller braids and I'm going to try to sneak up to Guy and pin it to his hat where one of the feathers was.
Aw. All right. I see you do that, and I'm going to say Guy is too fast asleep to notice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then I just spend the night patrolling with Jinja, flying around.
Jinja, in the midst of the training, is like, okay, buddy, I totally killed people all the time. I was a really good murderer before we met.
I don't doubt that, but everyone can grow and get better.
I suppose you're right. I want to be as good a murderer as my best buddy Redan.
And I want to be as good of a murderer as you. That's not
All
true.
right.
We're already on that level. I want to be as nice as you.
Oh.
Aw. Well, you're already as nice as me. You're my best buddy.
Yeah, but you're nice to everyone.
Am I?
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Oh. Well, you know what they say. I'm a sweet cookie.
You are. Now try to kill me.
Ha ha! And then he goes in for a stab, but then he just hugs you. He's like, I can't do it. You're my best bud.
I would like to say also that as like a little ritual before she goes to sleep, Ophelia puts out just kind of like in like a little circle around the entire campsite. She puts out these little like incense sticks that look like they're not really tightly rolled, but they stay together enough, and it smells like kind of like this like citrusy like orange mango scent, and it just kind of fills the whole area with that. That's all. That's just how she likes to sleep.
Ooh, I love it.
Nice.
All right. So there's a beautiful citrusy incense as everyone drifts off to sleep, gets their rest, and awakens in the morning refreshed.
All right, who's ready to go investigate some ruins and get back memories of folks?
I investigated them last night. There's nothing in them. Haha.
Sleep.
Just kidding.
We're gonna.
You and I'm playfully like punching Redan's thigh.
Hey, Xellos, is there something specific we're looking for, or we just putter around till we find something, eh?
We're looking for an old building of mine.
You used to live here?
Not here.
Yeah,
I
they don't
used to
let
live
them in
the city
civilized
that
towns, eh?
Crashed here.
Literal or metaphorical?
Literal. I lived in the city that crashed here. I, of course, evacuated, but one of my facilities with a particular experiment utilized by one of my younger apprentices is still inside, and I need the materials therein.
Is Xellos an elf?
Ah, look at that. It only took a day and a half to get the truth out of you, eh?
What's
I
that?
want to insight check Xellos on if he's being truthful about that.
Certainly. Ophelia, you had a question about Xellos?
Is he an elf?
No. He appears to be human, and he actually doesn't even look that old.
And how old are these ruins?
Thousands and thousands of years old.
So I just toss him a wink.
What he says, you get no impression that he is not being truthful.
Okay.
He's complicated.
At that time, I was going by Ranford Xellos.
Like Rand?
Seriously? You can pick your own name and you took one that sounds like rancid?
Well, no one thought twice about it. It was popular at the time.
Well, they thought about it. They just don't say it to your face. Eh?
Wait, y'all picked your own names.
I do from time to time. It's complicated. Can we go?
Oh, all right.
I'm going to make sure I'm last as we're leaving, but I want to think of Ranford Xellos when I'm holding the compass.
Okay.
Ranford and Sons. All right.
Did I hear y'all say something about you forgetting people?
Yeah, we've
Just you got a little bit of memory problems, or
well, it's less like
maybe have something
everybody
that
except
she's, like,
for
digging through stuff.
Everybody
She
except
doesn't know.
for Radan and our other friend Rolda seem to just like it's like the person didn't exist. Like I remember stuff that they were involved with, but when I try and think of who it was that was involved in, it's just a blank, which is
I mean, sometimes memories are finicky like that. Did you possibly experience some kind of traumatic thing in relation to this person that would have?
But it's everybody.
Oh,
And the memories, not just what disappears. Eh? You've got the picture of them, the picture disappear. You got their name written in the book, the name disappear. Eh?
oh
Yeah.
Well, that's quite odd. I don't know a person I've met who I've forgotten, but
That's the best part. You wouldn't. Like, if I told you, hey, you know that guy you met in the woods yesterday, and he totally, like, gave you a high five, you'd be like, I do remember somebody giving me a high five, but why can't I remember? And that's who it was, and now they don't exist anymore. Theoretically, in any universe, or any like, version of any universe.
So we want to stop that and see if we can,
y'all are getting
reverse
into
it.
some things that are a little too big for my britches. I just want to spend some time in these ruins. I don't really know what's all going on with alternate universes, as you've said. So I'm just gonna walk. Oh, we're gonna go this way. And I lead them towards the symbol that Xellos showed me yesterday.
So it's a long trek through the forest, and as you move through, there are these enormous brick buildings and spires, completely overgrown at this point, but they appear to have once been part of massive, glorious structures, and they're all just kind of in collapsed ruins all over the place, surrounded by the forest. And as you move deeper and deeper in, Ophelia leads you to an area that has this large stone door in front of it, and there is a worn away sign over the top of it, and large stone brick walls extend in both directions. It seems parts of the building have actually been covered up in dirt or sunken into the earth. And he walks up and says, good, it appears to mostly be intact.
There are bits and pieces of it that you're going to want to watch out for. Parts of the floor falling in, whatnot.
Yes, my head of security was particularly paranoid as well. And he clears away some rubble to an area close to the door and sticks his hand into this stony mechanism, grabs something and twists it. And everything rumbles, and the doors begin to slide open slowly in front of you guys.
Does the compass register him as Devonian Xellos, Ranford Xellos, somewhere in between, none of them?
It registers him as both of those people.
Cool, thank you.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you that earlier. And Radan, you can read the sign. And the sign says Xellos R&D.
Who's Rendi?
Stands for Research and Development.
I know, I was just joking. That was a good one, though. Not even a smile.
No, that was Xellos responding.
I'm sure it was, yeah. I'll check that accent later and see if I believe you or not.
Oh. All right.
Is there anything we need to know about here?
Be careful. It's in one of these buildings. I'm not precisely sure which one. It's been a while.
What?
And you said the head of security was a little paranoid, so you go first, eh?
My book senses are tingling. There's books here somewhere.
Buddy system?
Buddy system.
I'll go with Xellos.
Ophelia. We have something called the buddy system. We always stay in at least pairs.
All right. I mean, I don't see why we would split up at all, but that's fine.
Yay, I like you.
Are y'all wandering off? Because I mean, I could certainly find something to do, but
No, I think we're just gonna look around.
all right.
All
Are we
right.
buddies then?
So, as you guys
I'll
kind of
leave that hanging there for about 3 seconds, and then Guy slides in. Boom, boom.
It's definitely there's definitely a presence that hangs in this place.
I would like to look around with Eldritch Sight. See
All right.
if anything magical appears.
Give me that. Well, you just turn it on. You don't have to roll it.
Yeah.
So you turn on Eldritch Sight, and as you peer at this place with Eldritch Sight, there's kind of a fog of energy going on here. And you can see it being drawn in someplace. And as you see the energy move like somebody sucking in a breath, you hear a kind of howling cry echo through the halls of this place, followed by a deep growl. Then we're
Well,
gonna take a
Ophelia, I think
break.
they're playing your song, eh?
We're going to take a break right there.
Well, it's all happening now.
Yep, it's all happening now.
I hope you get to meet the King of Feathers.
All right, we're gonna take a break.
I don't know what that
Remember, we are giving away a $50 gift card to Hero Forge today. And if you want to get in on that giveaway, just type in the magic word to chat. And the magic word today is hero. How appropriate. So type in the word hero sometime before the first half of the break. So you got about 10 minutes. But, better to just do it now, of course. But if someone wanders in the next 10 minutes, please let them know so that they can get in on it too. So yes, get that word in, and we'll be back in 20 minutes. All right, I hope everyone's refreshed after this break. Congratulations, Ryle, for winning our giveaway here. You're going to receive your code for $50 in free Hero Forge merchandise. You can use that now for plastic printed miniatures. You can use it for STL files, or you can simply wait until later this year when they release Hero Forge 2.0 and get yourself a colorful mini. Still no exact release date on that though, so can't say exactly how long you'll be waiting, but they are working diligently. And if you want to keep up with all the new things that come out, we have a great series over on YouTube called Hero Factory, where we explore the interface and all the options for creating different heroes. So be sure to check out our YouTube channel. But for now, let's get back in to the game.
Hello, and welcome back to the Too Many Warlocks. Oh, that was close.
It was close. You got that.
What day is it? What show am I on? Okay.
The cracks are showing.
Oh, wait, fuck it. A reminder. We're telling everyone who everyone is and where they can find it now, so that at the end of the show we can do a nice clean raid.
Oh, right. Yes, let's do that thing. All right. So I am a very lucky dungeon master. We're going to take this moment in the middle of the show to allow everyone to talk about the cool things that they do, because I get to work with all these incredible creators who all make stuff that you can see all over the place. And we will start with Key 3.
Hi, I'm Dawn. I play Key 3, and you can find myself and my partner over at youtube.com/roll4initiative. We make videos about tabletop RPGs, board games, miniature painting, other geeky stuff. And you can head on over there. And first thing tomorrow morning, we'll have a special fun, super special miniature painting tutorial that I had a blast doing this past weekend.
All right. Guy, what's going on with Dirty 20?
Oh, Dirty 20 over on Twitch, Thursdays and Friday nights. Thursday night is a very, very serious game of Ironsworn that 4 of us make up on the fly. And then Friday nights is a very, very not serious Fun Shot Fridays where it's all one-shots and silliness and foolishness. And then tomorrow night, though, before we get to all that fun, tomorrow night is Deadlands here on this channel. And they are headed down a road, and they are ever so sure that they know where that road is going. And all I will say is they probably shouldn't be as confident as they are.
Speaking of which, Pen, what's going on with you?
Hey, you can check me out at Noctum Sky on YouTube, but I mainly do a lot of work over here on our YouTube at Mercenaries of Mischief. Go check us out if you want to catch all of our previous uploaded videos. If you're watching this on YouTube, then make sure to give us that like, comment, and subscribe because we love that interaction with you guys. And today we just released a video called 5 Design Tips for Easy 3D Printing and Supporting of Minis. So that's part of our Hero Forge series. Go check that out. We've got more of that coming. John was behind that, so I'm sure it's actually educational because if I tried to do that, I wouldn't know what I was talking about. So go check that out. Give them some love.
All right. And last but not least, our dear Ophelia Mendarii, tell us about Party Foul.
Oh, hi, I was muted. Party Foul is the game that I host on my channel, twitch.tv/Mendarii. It is a homebrew game with a bunch of crazy people who are all just looking to have very deep emotional moments and also make a bunch of dick jokes. So that's that show in a nutshell. We do have a YouTube for that, which we just got our custom URL, so that's cool. It is youtube.com/partyfoul. And you can check out all of the old episodes there to catch up or what have you. And that's the thing that's my shtick about Party Foul.
All right. So, when last we left our heroes, they had entered the Netherese ruins deep in the forest of Cormanthor, where Lord Xellos professes to have previously lived. And you've gone into one of his old facilities. And Key 3, with the help of her Eldritch sight, can see magical energy being drawn like a breath from this place. And you guys heard the sound of a roaring beast.
Ginger, do you see anything?
It's pretty.
Is the magic like being sucked in the same direction as the roar?
No, it's being sucked away from where the roar occurred.
So, like, the magic in the air is just kind of moving in that direction? So maybe we want to go to what's pulling the magic in? And also, away from that.
Ophelia has only been looking that direction since she heard it. She's like, right, so that buddy system we talked about, like holding on to Guy. She's like,
Redan, you Oh, Redan, you probably want to go see the big monster, don't you?
It's not necessarily a monster.
I love you, Pen.
He'll be more likely to go with you if he thinks it is.
The magic is being drawn in this direction.
Okay.
I like lean in.
I take like 5 to 10 steps in this direction.
So you guys want to check that out, and I guess Keith, 3, me, and Xellos will go see what the arcane stuff is.
Split the party. Let's go.
Always.
It's triple buddy system. It's perfect.
It's Xellos
Or
says we may want to go where the magical energy is being drawn. My apprentice was working on a power source.
Oh, okay.
Maybe this magical creature knows what's going on.
Wait a minute, the power source, it feed on magic?
It may be drawing it in, yes.
And it don't do that to us? I'm kind of magic, eh?
It depends on how close we are. Currently, it seems to be drawing ambient energy.
I like my magic inside me.
Well, you know, we'll approach cautiously, and like if you start to getting pulled in, turn and run.
Or we could just all go see what's going on with this creature. Because like last time we were all like, hey, we'll go here towards the end. It got eaten by lava.
That's
How about
fair.
how
That's
about
fair. We do
3
know.
and 3? That way everybody wins. We get to move this way, and I'll do it.
I want to go see what's going on with the magic too, but the creature might know what's happening.
The creature might not want to be bothered either. I just want to go check it out a little bit.
Well, I
just
guess
wanted-
it doesn't hurt to know, you know, what we should be keeping an eye out for.
So
You know, if somebody was sucking the magic out of me and somebody came along and said I can stop that, maybe I would become that person's friend, eh?
That's true. What if he's hurt? We gotta go check on him. Come on. And I just start walking.
all right, you 3 have fun.
But
God damn it, Pen.
We have to go. We are hired by him to go figure out what this
It's going to
is.
take us like 5 minutes to talk to this beast.
I'm gonna just turn to Xellos and be like, you know, you always want to make sure that before you start really sitting down and investigating, you're in a safe situation. So it might be good for us to just, you know, assess what the surrounding threats are.
Page
2
1 of the
flanks.
adventurer's book says, don't leave monsters behind you.
Exactly.
Fine, we'll check on this forest creature.
Sorry, Keith3.
Sorry to me.
I am investigating and looking for traps as I start slowly walking in this direction.
All right.
Grab Redan or grab Pen and continue.
Xellos kind of walks out. He's like, there shouldn't be anything out here. This was the commons area.
Ooh, where'd you sleep?
I did not stay at this residence. I simply worked here.
Do you sleep?
Of course.
Huh.
Check. Creep around the corner and sneak along the wall.
You should
Yeah,
all have
puppy,
access
puppy.
to your respective tokens to move yourselves about.
I am moving as stealthily as I can.
You said this way was the big boy, right?
Yeah, this is where you heard the noise.
I'm like right up next to Redan, just like being like, what? I want to be the first person to see it, so I'm like,
Quick tactical peek around this corner.
An empty hallway.
Did it sound like it was all the way here, or is it?
It came from this direction.
All right, I'm just going.
It kind of echoed through this place.
I'm quietly going, but I'm going.
I'm just assuming Key3's like pulling me, so I'm gonna stay stuck
Yeah.
to her.
Yeah, I'm just tracking along that north wall, watching the corner.
So
See if anything comes around.
around this area, coming out from behind this pillar, emerges this kind of shimmering. It looks almost like a panther, but it has this mane of shimmering light billowing around its neck, and its tail seems incorporeal. And it looks weak. And it kind of comes out and it growls a little bit. And
Everyone get behind me.
Oh, hi there, darling. I step out in front of Berdan.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick you up to put you back. And in my mind to the creature, I'm trying to be all like, "Hi, friend. You look hurt. Can I help you?"
Low growl.
I'm gonna pull out a healing potion. Be like, "See this? It'll make you feel better. Would you like this?" And I put Ophelia down. Just be like, "Let me do this. I can talk to him. I can understand you if you speak to me."
And from the back, or actually, I guess I'll use Awaken Mind so as not to be super loud. But I guess I'll open the party line, including Ophelia, so everybody can hear this in their head and respond. But to Radad, I'm just like, if he's having his magic sucked out, a health potion isn't gonna fix that, right? That's not there. It's two different things.
Experimentation, friend.
I have heals that aren't magic, and I push his hand down. Hi there, darling. And I kind of start very cautiously walking up. Just kind of trying to, I'm gonna, let's see, what do cats like? I'll grab out some I don't know, jerky or some meats from something. Be like, do you want some of this? Kind of hold it out.
It kind of sniffs at it and doesn't respond. It kind of looks you all over.
Are you hurt, dear?
I am weakened.
Y'all hear that, or is that just them?
You all hear it kind of in the wind from this creature.
Well, what do you need help with, darling? I'm sure we can figure it out for you.
It drains me.
What is it?
Something in this place.
We need to go get the battery thing.
Is there anything we can do to help you right now? Are you going to be all right here by yourself? I kind of am taking more steps forward very slowly.
It's cautious. It kind of pads back just a little bit as you step forward.
If it takes a step back, I stop. I don't keep pushing, but
Right.
It's very a slow inching forward.
Without saying a word, I cast a spell magic on the creature.
Okay.
I guess I need to give you a charisma.
All right. Give me that juice.
So level 4 or lower. Anything
No
that's
effect, sir.
And I know it's not going to last. I'm just hoping to give it just a moment's peace.
No effect. I am the guardian of the forest. I came to investigate this place. It brought dark magics here. He's been feeding off me.
Well, we can't have that, eh?
If you
Key three?
remove it, my enemy she will return.
Your enemy.
My
What's
energy
that
will
mean?
return. Sorry,
Energy.
will
I
return.
thought you said
I fumbled
enemy,
the
and I was
word.
And if we remove it and your energy returns, are you going to be friendly to us?
You are not an enemy of the forest, and I am not an enemy of you.
Insight check.
Insight check, Spirit Panther.
And that's a 3.
Yeah, that's this Spirit Panther seems legit.
Spirit Panther, hard to read.
You like the cut of his jib.
I like you. I want to talk to you more, maybe even pet you, maybe even ride you. But all of that aside, we'll help you.
Well, that is rather presumptuous. Maybe he doesn't want to be ridden.
That's why I asked. But later.
Remove the device. Prove your friend to the forest.
I'd like to think everyone is about to turn around, and when you do, there's a very smug-looking Penathan Wright in the back.
Listen, you didn't have to come with us.
And Keythree just kind of slings her arm through Pen's arm and like swings him right around. Like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Xellos is like, good, it'll be fully charged.
What is wrong with you?
I start walking backwards while I'm still facing the animal.
I
You're
entirely
assuming
turn. I trust
sociopathy
this
is
thing. I just
something
walk
wrong.
away.
So I
All right.
I'm just gonna kind of every couple of steps like throw up Eldritch Sight just to kind of like make sure I'm following in that direction.
It's all being drawn this way.
Cool.
Mr. Xellos, if we get this item, will anything tragic happen to this place? Will it break down? Will it fall apart?
No, I will utilize all the energy found within the device in the ritual I need to cast.
Might I ask
After
what
which
you're
this
using that?
facility,
Oh.
after which this facility will be benign.
Okay,
Might I
'cause
ask what you're using that ritual for?
I need it to give me sight.
Sight to what? Can you not see?
No, I can see perfectly well. I need it to give me sight to see what is going on, what is happening, why people are disappearing, and who's behind it.
Oh, right.
Oh, look to key 3. We have something for that. Something super evil.
I have his glasses. If I use his glasses in the ritual, I will be able to see the last thing he saw in all realities. This will show me who is behind this.
Are you talking about these? And I hold up my pair of his glasses.
No, not those. He
Mr.
wasn't wearing
Xellos,
them when he was attacked.
when you see this, I have the ability to connect to your mind to see it with you. Would you permit me to do that?
I don't know how that will affect the ritual. I would rather not risk it.
Okay, but as soon as you're done, I would still like to ask.
I will tell you.
Thank you.
What if it's not a person doing it? Then what? What if they just saw whatever was in front of them, like a book, and then they just weren't there anymore? What then? What do you do?
We
Then I
get
look
the
for any clues in those images, and I use those. Some
Alright.
questions just lead you to more questions. Others lead you to answers. After you're ready for either.
Some questions shouldn't be asked, but that is neither here nor there.
so untrue.
I just picture Penn like, lame. Not asking questions. This is dumb.
I'm going to pull Jinja out
Okay.
and say to him, Jinja, I don't know how this area will affect you. And I'm going to like walk over towards this wall and try to put him up really high and just be like, can you wait here for me?
Okay, best buddy. I will stand guards.
Don't attack anything. Try to blend into the rocks, and I like cover him up.
Okay, I am a rock. And then he just falls down like a cookie.
Good job. Pen, I'm curious how your friend will be affected by this.
Yeah, as you were doing that, I walked up and just kind of pulled Handy out front of my hat, give him a little kiss, and then sit him up there on the same place with Ginger.
There's just a severed hand holding a gingerbread cookie.
Somebody had an awful accident.
But definitely knew their priorities.
Don't put your hand into cookie jar.
Yeah, mom said no cookies.
Right, so there is a large building with two very large steel doors in front of it over here between two pillars.
Ooh,
And key 3, with your Eldritch sight, you can see the magical energy being drawn in there.
Okay, it's in through these doors.
Can we do a quick perimeter sweep? I just need to make sure nothing's going to attack us from behind. I've got a bad feeling.
Sure. Key 3 and I'll take point on this one.
There was little security in the commons area, but you're welcome to check.
What's in here?
This, if I'm not missing my guess, was the research lab for my apprentices. At the time, I was working on a way to control all of the energy, the magical energy used to raise the Netherese cities. I was going to use it to ransom the cities into my own control. Never panned out.
I really gotta talk to you about why you do things, but that's later. So these pillars are made of, you said metal? Or they're just pillars?
They're just pillars. The doors are made of metal.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, it's just a door.
Does anyone want to come with me really quick and check this hallway?
I mean, I suppose if we need the buddy system, someone's got to go with you.
Cool, let's go.
I will watch. You can go. I tell you when I can't see you no more, right?
Sounds good. And I just, again, coming down this hallway, looking for traps, just making sure everything's okay.
Yeah, you don't find any traps. It seems to be more or less abandoned in these areas.
Is there any
I
interesting
can't see you no more. Oh,
fungus in
you're
here?
back.
Any interesting what?
Like fungus or any plants or anything like that?
Oh, definitely. There's all kinds. With this being a dark place, there are some fungi that have grown into the walls. They're known as manospores. They have these dangling, glowing blue tendrils at the bottom of them, and they grow in places with high magical energy.
Ooh, I go up to those, and I take out a knife that looks like it has never been used. It is gleaming and looks really sharp, and she just kind of gets bits of whatever that is and puts it in a little mason jar.
What's that? What are you doing? What is that?
Well, I'm not quite certain yet, there, Dan, but I suppose I'll find out later.
What does it taste like?
Please don't eat it. Normally things like this are, they're hit or miss. Some of them give you great power, some of them give you great visions, and some of them kill you. So I would hesitate.
2 out of
Besides,
3.
you don't really want to accept anything that's touched my hands now, do you?
That was cruel, but appreciated. But 2 out of those 3 doesn't sound bad. And I take
it's not cruel. It's just the truth, Dan.
I take one of those mushrooms
Let me
and
just
I
say.
put it away.
Okay.
Be careful with that. There's a reason I didn't touch it with my hands. But may I just say that if you constantly live your life like you can't trust anyone, you're always going to be alone, and that's no fun.
I lick my hand while I'm in front of her.
I don't know what kind of power move that is, but I don't like that. I walk away.
It's a Redan power move. All right.
I'm sure collectively we're all just like, Redan, what have you got in your mouth? Spit it out.
He's like the dog. You're like, what is it? Drop it.
Bolts down a hallway.
So Key 3 and I, are we approaching this door, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Xellos is up to it.
So any secret open a rock, twist a stone thing on this door like there was the last one?
It should be unlocked. I'm embarrassed to say I don't know much about the security measures that may be in place here at this point. I was driven off by a band of adventurers before the city fell. Yes, well done. And my plan was found out. However, my apprentice continued to operate it along with some other people that took over operations of my facilities once I was driven out. So I'm uncertain to what was put in place after.
Okay. I'm just going to look around the door and try and see if there's any, obvious signs of traps, like any wires or stuff like that.
Okie dokie.
Investigation or perception?
Investigation, please. Dan runs around checking out everything.
Yeah, just let me know if I trigger something.
Sure thing. All right. This door appears to be clear.
Push it open. Or pull it open.
Clang, clang, clang as it flops back and forth.
Prepare for trouble.
I start running up going, ooh, make it double, make it double.
What?
I didn't know Team Rocket was in this universe. Yeah.
Xellos walks in and says, all right, so onward. It would be in the back of the facility.
I want to go looting.
Wait, do you know what it is, or is it just something that you assume is here?
I assume it's here, and judging from that creature's weakened state, I assume it is here and active. It was a battery that would draw in magical energy and store it for later release.
Well, yeah, there's something definitely pulling the magical energy through the air.
So, the white stone marble walls in this place, and they have a light blue strip that lines the walls at about waist height, running all the way through.
Is this a red solo cup?
It is a broken urn.
Oh, okay.
But it totally looks like a red solo cup.
Sure. It's an urn.
I'm just gonna kind of crouch a little bit so that my head's below that blue line.
Okay.
Why are you doing that?
I don't, just Grandpa told me stories about things coming out of the wall and attacking you. So that looks like a maybe good place for things to come out of the wall.
And another set of metal doors over here.
Well, now I'm scared.
Well, now you got me paranoid.
I come into this room over here and take a quick peek.
Okay. A bunch of tables full of rotted goods, dusty, overgrown place, broken urns, collection of various rotted out books on the shelves.
Yeah.
Just rotty books.
I'll go ahead and peer into this room.
The door has been broken off in here. This looked like it would have been a study at some point. A lot of overgrown things. A collection of some unusual tools laid out across the table. Scrolls are laying on tables where the paper is rotted out in the middle, and all that's left are the handles on both ends.
Well, nothing super useful in here. I'll meet up with Dan at the door.
What kind of tools are they? You said they're strange tools. Are they weird, sinister tools, or are they just this looks odd?
They don't like anything that you've used before. But they've got handles and they've got weird metal shapes on the end. They're just unusual. Some of them look like they could be weapons or torture implements, but some of them have blunt ends.
Okay.
Checking this door for traps with key 3.
Another large metal door. Give me an investigation check.
Do you want to roll that key 3 at advantage, or one each?
We can roll it one each.
Sounds good. Ooh.
Glad I said that.
All right. So, with your investigation of the door, you do find that there's a contact on the hinge that links directly into this blue line that runs through the room. That when the door is pushed on, those contacts connect.
Shit, Keithra, you're right. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah. Well, do we all duck?
I don't know. Can I just break? Should we try to break it off or like disarm it somehow? Do we all just duck and I kick the door?
Xellos overhearing this from the back. Do you have a piece of cloth or something to put in between the contacts?
Start taking my pants off.
I got. I'm just gonna pull out a cloth.
I start putting my pants on.
What is this?
I don't.
Dan, they're on backward. You gotta. And I try to show.
E3 is bright red. Yeah, I'll just like tear a small piece of cloth off and like try and shove it into the thing.
That should break the circuit and keep it from connecting.
Cool. Maybe just in case everybody duck.
I'm gonna, when everyone looks like they're ducking, I'm gonna try to gently pull the door open. Love that move, Key. That was great.
I've been taking note of where Guy is residing at all times.
Oh yeah, and hanging out safely in the rear.
There's a static kind of buzz as you push the door open. And since it has nowhere else to go, Redan, you get shocked.
Cool. I was gonna lick it, so this works too.
You get shocked for 13 lightning damage. But the door does open.
But you okay? You smell a little like burning.
Yeah, I'm okay. Whew.
Okay.
As the bright side, I bet your ass ain't so hairy anymore, eh?
I look back. Still hairy.
As the charge goes through you, you can feel the doors pull towards each other, but you're strong enough to overcome it.
Okay. Step by step, looking for traps.
All right.
Can we see into the room at all, or is it dark?
Oh wait, I gotta open the door. Haha.
It's like all I see is darkness.
All I see is darkness. The opening of a rock song. Okay, there. You can see into this room.
And what are these devices here?
They are enormous stone statues.
Cool.
Oh, should I go double tap those right now?
I'm gonna look around with Eldritch Sight, paying attention to where the magic's going and if there's anything.
It's being drawn into all the cracks on this door.
Okay.
Was the door that we just opened unlocked, or was
it was unlocked.
Okay. It was just like some magical weird thing, but it was unlocked.
Yeah.
Do the statues look magical?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Those are magic.
My concern is if we turn this battery off, those things come to life. So we should smash them now.
If we turn the battery off, there may be nothing left to power them. However, if I know my security man, if the moment you try to touch them, they'll come at you.
So maybe we try and get through the door first?
He goes up.
What does the door look like right now?
It's another large iron door. Next to it are 2 panels with sliding squares, sliding stone squares in them with different symbols on them.
Oh, that looks like a whole bunch of nonsense that it's not right for me. I gotta take a step back from that.
The magical code blocks.
Does it look like you could line up the little lines and form sort of a circuit or something like that?
It looks like they have to be arranged in a certain way.
Mm.
Xellos moves up to it. He says, I need someone to help me.
Oh, I'm good at these.
Race you? Okay, you go.
Oh, maybe it's better if I watch these statues and I just come right over here.
I mean, I can help depending on... I feel like I might actually be good at this, maybe. No offense.
I'm gonna place myself between the statue and that statue and everyone else.
All right. And he...
We'll stay back here by the door then. Okay.
He goes to start shifting the one on the other side while giving instructions to Penn. As he does this one comes to life. And he goes, okay, that's new.
Yeah, big statue.
And we're in initiative, folks.
This is why you double tap everything. I don't know why everyone disagrees with me. Oh, that's the wrong button.
Oh, come on.
Oh, buddy.
My initiative's been so rough lately.
Oh, wow. Okay.
3 nat 20s tonight.
Dan's right up there. Oh, geez. All right. Oh, that's cool. It even put Ophelia's in. I love that app. Okay.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, I know. It all works out. Oh, I love it. Okay. So, top of the round is Redan.
All right. So, 40 feet of movement. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40, 40.
Oh, wait.
I can get to here. Nope. F that. I am bolting down to this one over here.
Okay.
Bonus action rage. 2 swings reckless.
Okay.
Uh, 28 for... there would be more damage on those. 28 for 20 and 21 for 14.
All right. You start smashing it good.
Thank you very much.
All right. Next up, it's its turn. Thump, thump, thump. And it looks at everyone, and its eyes flash with a bright yellow glow. And I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
Is this only within 10 feet or everyone in the room?
Within 10 feet. Oh, no, yeah, only within 10
okay.
feet of each
Then
other.
I'm good then. Never mind.
Okay.
All right, so I guess just Key 3 and Ophelia. And neither one of you made it, so you guys are slowed. So you can't use reactions, your speed is halved, and all this stuff. And then it punches Key 3.
Oh, yeah.
God!
That hits.
Does it ever punch Key 3?
Just picture picture this thing just like smashing down and like that like animation, like there's just no key 3 for a second.
Yeah, this just like this massive stone fist comes down, and it's just like boom, echoes through the place as key 3 is rocked by this massive stone fist. Key, you're up.
Okay, I am going to look at the one that just stumped key 3 and say, no, that is not how that works. And then I turn and I cast. I know I'm casting Dispel Magic. I don't know if I'm casting it on the armor or on the control panel that set it off, but it's already up, so I'm shooting it at the armor.
Okay.
So level 4 is automatic, and let's see if we do a little better this time. 18. So everything level 8 and down that's currently affecting that thing is gone.
Level 8 and down, it
Yep.
shudders to a halt. And it's Ophelia's turn. Ophelia, can't hear you at all. I think.
Sorry, I was
I've been singing that song in my head for the last 2 hours.
I was just sitting here and I'm like, okay, well, what do we do here?
You just saw this halfling get rocked
Wrecked?
by this.
Yeah.
All
right. Well, I will.
This golem just removed all of your hard work from the previous night.
Rip. Cool. I'll just take a step up here, to key 3, and I will cast. I'll bring out my. Oh God, what is it? It's like a little like pan flute.
Okay.
She plays that a little bit, and kind of her hands glow from that. She stows a little bit. She just kind of panically like puts it on you, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
All right.
And that is. Oh, did that roll it? Nice. Cool.
All right.
14. Nice.
Sometimes if I just click on the word, it rolls, and sometimes I have to like go and actually click on roll this thing. So it's very odd. Anyway.
All right.
And then I'll take a step back over here.
It's like, I'm gonna go over this way.
And that'll be my
All right. What does this panicked healing song sound like?
Oh, it's it's kind of like, because she was not expecting this, she forgets all of her like knowledge of songs. She just plays Hot Cross Buns. She's like,
A chorus
I love
of
it.
third graders just comes out on recorders.
All right. Perfect. Key 3, you're up.
All right. Okay. Great. I'm just gonna.
The one in front of her, is it just stopped or is it dead? Like, is it, been dispelled out of? Like, is it just armor? Okay.
Cool. I'm going to. Like, that wasn't fun. Stab. With my rapier at a big giant stone thing. Oh, that's. Yep. That's not.
Nope.
Nope. And then I'm going to move away. There. That's as far as I can go.
All right. Penithan Wright. Lord Xellos is relaying the code to you. I need you to give me what skills you utilize to convert his instructions into correct actions. I can't hear you.
That's because I wasn't talking. I was just like, I guess that would be something maybe like...
Tell me a story.
What is the skill for like when you're working under pressure? Would that just be like... Do you want a straight intelligence or check or something? Or a dex?
Pick something and sell me on how you use it.
I'm going to say intelligence. I'm going to just do a straight intelligence check. I'm going to say that I'm trying to hear what he's saying and both like be like, okay, the way he's describing the shape, I think it's that one. And also trying to like be one move ahead. Be like, okay, this obviously goes here. So.
Okay. Would you say that you are perhaps using deductive reasoning investigation?
Oh, well, I could do that if you'd rather. I rolled intelligence before you
It's
said
fine.
that. I'm
You
sorry.
succeeded this time. Try harder in the future. Okay. All right, you made it.
Yay.
Redan,
I'm
the
still going.
one you were wailing on begins to shudder to life.
Yeah, knew it. I look back at everyone. I'm like, see, double tap. And I'm going to do 2 aimed shots to the head while reckless.
Okay.
Because I want to knock that head clean off.
Are we not slowed anymore because of the other guys down?
Ooh. No, well, it lasts for 1 minute, so.
You can only do one attack, Redan. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm not slowed.
Oh, you weren't slowed? I'm sorry.
All right.
I don't know if any of those hit, but a 15 for 24 and a 14 for 17.
Neither one of those hit.
Okie dokie.
All right. Next up is lose a turn and Guy.
Nope. I step forward to where Key 3 is standing and reach out and put my hand on just sort of the back of her shoulder and healing hands. So
All
I
right.
can have 8 more hit points back. And then I step here in case this thing comes back to life. And
Okay.
that's it.
Next up, the one Redan is fighting. Punches him twice. Oh, shit.
I'm going to Stone's Endurance that one.
Yeah, okay.
They're raging too, so
Yeah, so 20, 25, so that's
minus
12,
3 is
9.
22.
Its fists are magical weapons, so just throw that out there. All right, and the second hit.
Oh, so you're not resistant to that bludgeoning damage because they're magical weapons?
I should be, I think.
I don't know if he's or not.
Seven.
I'm just telling him.
Oh no, you got Bear Totem. Never mind. You're immune to, or you're resistant to bloody everything except psychic damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so 8 more. Roger that.
All right. Punch, punch. And Ophelia, you're up.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Redan's fine.
He'll be okay.
Okay. God.
He looks better than Key 3 does.
Did she just get hit again? No.
Actually,
No.
she's pretty
No,
much healed up now, isn't she?
I
Yeah,
talked her up a
I'm
little
pretty
bit.
much. Yeah, I'm pretty much back.
I was like, did I miss that? Okay. Okay, so I don't know if I would know this about this spell or not because I don't really know what these are.
Okay.
But are they are creatures, right?
They have
I
a
don't know.
humanoid look to them, but they appear to be moving statues.
Okay.
So
Well, I'm only
constructs,
asking.
Technically, right?
I'm asking because it's so I don't know if charm effects work on constructs.
Okay. There's
I'm
only
gonna
one
wait.
way to find out.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm going. God, I don't think any of my stuff actually works on constructs.
Yeah.
God. Okay. All of this stuff is just real rough. I will. Oh, there's a thing I can do. Sorry, there's a bard thing that I can do that is something. What is it called?
Is it inspiration?
It's inspiration, but there's a specific
Cutting
thing that
words.
it like does. So she's an eloquence bard, and so she's like very like motivational speaker kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And there's an ability, but I can't find it on my sheet because I've never used this before.
Okay.
I think I found it. Okay. So I am going to bonus action use one of my bardic inspirations.
Okay.
To do.
You currently do not have a bonus action because of slow.
You're right. So can I do
Yes.
actions that are bonus actions as an action?
Yes, you can.
Okay, because I know that some people don't let that happen and some people do.
Oh no, it's fine.
I think it is until the end of my next turn. Yes. Okay. So then I'll use my action to expend a use of my bardic inspiration to cast Undeniable Logic.
Okay.
And what that does is I choose a creature I can see within 60 feet that can hear me.
Okay.
And it takes 1d8 psychic damage and has disadvantage on the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Unless it makes an intelligence saving throw.
Okie dokie.
So, I do that boy.
Stone Golem 1.
Yeah, I'll do it on the one. Radan's fine, so I'll do it on the one that's hitting everyone else.
Okay. All right, and he's got to make an intelligence saving throw.
Correct.
Okay.
And then I roll. Yeah, that does not pass. So, then I roll. Can I click on this? Will it just roll it?
Hey. There you go.
Hey! Oh, not counter charm. Wait, that's the wrong thing. No, it is. I clicked on the thing that says it, so it rolled the right die. Whatever.
Okay, perfect. All right, you're uncertain if it had any effect.
Cool.
It's difficult to read these creatures.
Sure, they're big stone things. Also, she's not really a damage kind of a person.
Key 3, you're up.
Great. Cool. Gonna try. Stop. And chill touch. Finally! I finally rolled high!
Chill touch worked, everybody.
I just have to roll it at statues.
Chill touch worked. All right. Small amounts of stone crumble off.
And I'm going to move over that direction.
Okay. All right. Pen. Tell me a story and use a skill.
Have we not gotten this door open yet?
Nope.
Well, then I'm moving it around and watching people get the shit beat out of them, and I'm just like, and I walk over to Xellos and I'm just like, here, take my hand. And I'm standing right in front of the door.
Okay.
And presuming he gives me his hand, we are dimension dooring, and in my mind I'm thinking 10 feet straight that direction.
Boop.
And if he should be with me.
He dimension doors in with you.
And I'm like, okay, so I know damn well there's not a code to get out of here, so can we just open these?
It's only the one way.
What? What kind of door? And
It's a
that's
sealed experimentation room.
Oh no. And I'm assuming that's where my turn is.
Yes, and Xellos runs off to this battery that's glowing in the room.
Oh no. I can do that one more time, it's fine. Why is there a one-way door?
Dripping irony you can hear through the door. Sometimes you don't just go through.
Pen, you are the gift that keeps on giving. I guess.
And from our perspective, Pen and Xellos just disappeared.
Just vanished.
And now nobody on this side of the door knows how to solve the puzzle. Yeah.
I'll come back for you.
All right.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh, what happened to the? There it is. Okay.
There it is. Sorry, I put it away for some reason. All right. So Redan, you're back up.
Can we all agree that I'm not the irrational one? And I take 2 swings towards this thing recklessly.
Okay.
24 for 18, 22 for 21.
Yes. You hammer away at it.
Yeah, that's I laugh under my breath.
All right. Are you gonna move? Or are you gonna stay there?
Oh, toe to toe.
All right, toe to toe it is. All right. This one starts to shudder again. Like it might be powering back up. Guy, it's your turn.
No. I said stay down. And I pull off one of the stars off the robe and just like from point blank, just flick it at it. It's like 10 feet away. Magic missile.
All right.
And if you've got virtual dice or 3D dice on, isn't that fun to just like this spray of D4s?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Only 19 points of force damage. That's
All right.
a lot of ones.
Yeah, that's a lot of ones there.
Oh, this is bad news. Okay. Yeah, so that goes off. This one in front of Redan punches him twice again. And it gets advantage now, doesn't it? Since you were being reckless?
Correct.
Okay. First punch. Second punch. Oh, God.
Hey,
21 points after reduction.
Yep.
Yeah.
got it.
All right. Ophelia. Redan just got like rocked by 2 punches too.
Here's the thing, if Redan wasn't so freaking far away. I want to do a thing, and I'm only half movement, so I couldn't even get to him because it's a freaking touch spell. Okay.
Welcome to healing this party.
So what I'm going to do is at second level, I'm going to cast Heroism.
Okay.
And I'm going to run like into this square, so I'm next to Guy, and then over to Key3. So I'm gonna cast it on both of them.
Okay.
With my poor little slowed movement.
All right.
And that's that. So, Heroism will give you temporary hit points at the start of each of your turns. And it gives you its temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. So it's 3 hit points every turn. And you are also immune to being frightened. I don't know if that does anything for these guys, but that is a thing that you have now.
Perfect.
All right.
That's my turn.
So, do you vocalize any instructions to Redan?
I yell out, I'm like, Redan, darling, if you could back off a little bit and come here, that would be great for both of us, I feel. And that's all. I could inspire you, except I can't because I'm slowed, so.
All right, then. P3. Duelist Companion pulses in your hand and it says, I don't think we can cut this foe. We should try to knock him off his feet.
Okay. I don't think I'm strong enough to do that.
Perhaps we can find some kind of creative way to do it. Maybe if there's somebody around who could create surfaces that are slippery, perhaps with a staff of some kind. Maybe somebody who didn't teleport into another.
thinking of that, I'm going to 5, 10, run here, and because that's as far as I can go, and I'm just gonna try and take a swing at him.
Okay.
Why not?
All right.
There it
You
is.
hit him. He takes some fire damage.
Haha! I'm coming, Pen. I don't know.
10.
Uh,
You're in this room and Xellos is frantically assembling ritual.
we got it. I'm looking. There's nothing in here that can open this door.
No.
I only have so many dimension doors. I guess I'll walk over here as far away from that battery as possible, and I am going to summon Greater Demon. I'll cut my hand a little bit and draw the pentagram on the circle and be like, Abysses Gaze, I kinda need you. So a shadow demon appears.
Oop.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
It's real
Like,
sucky.
what are
here.
we even doing here? What are any of us really doing?
Dude, that's a good question. I don't have to listen. I'm stuck on the side of this door. Would you mind helping our friends on the other side of the door? Because they really need it.
Yeah, I guess I could. I mean,
I love you. Thank you.
what am I helping them with, and who are your friends?
Anyone that's not a stone giant on the other side of the door, those are our friends. Well, there's one that's kind of like half a stone giant, but he's got a ponytail. You'll know the difference. Yeah, just help them. Make sure none of them die, please. And if you can help open that door, anything you can do. I'm stuck in here for now.
Wow. Aren't we all just stuck here, like in this existence?
I love you so much, and I'm pushing him through the door.
like a balled up paper, just sliding him underneath.
Oh, God.
All right.
Go, my
Abysses
child.
Gaze is in play. Xellos gets one step closer to completing his ritual, and this guy shudders back to life. And let's see if he can do that thing again. Nope. All right, so then he just punches Key 3.
How long does slow last?
That's my AC.
1 minute. Tie to defender.
Haha!
I think
And the second punch.
So it's 10 rounds.
Oh,
of
God!
combat.
Okay. Alright. I think I'm still standing. I need to math. I'm still
35.
Entropic Ward. Pin screen.
I can't do it after he rolls.
I know. I keep forgetting about it, though.
That's my second crit today on an attack. I am so sorry, Key 3.
Key 3 is just an accordion right now.
It's like, bam! Key 3's off her feet and like sprawling on the ground. Holy crap. Alright.
You guys are terrible at staying on your feet. What is this?
Warlocks!
Key, you're up.
I think we missed my turn in there as well.
Did we?
I thought I was after Pen.
Oh, you are after
Yep.
Pen. I don't know why it went after. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Go
Uh,
ahead, you then Key.
2 more swings. Actually, no. 1 more swing.
Okay.
Reckless. So
Okay.
21 damage. Is it still alive?
It is still alive, and in fact, doesn't look like you've been doing much to it at all.
Okay. 3 charges of the Ring of the Ram.
Okay.
So that won't hit. 12.
No.
Okay. And then I'm teleporting 5, 10, 15, 20, 26 to here.
All right.
And yeah, holy shit. Like we should back up out of this hallway. We should go back here. And that's all I do.
All right.
Other side of the door, you just hear, I'm sending help!
Gee, you're up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to think. I am going over here where the panel was that Xellos worked on to animate this thing, and I'm just going to mess up the blocks.
Okay.
I want to see if it shuts it off.
All right. You mess up the blocks.
Okay.
Both
That's
of
it for
them
me.
look at you.
Yeah.
Next up is the one at the back. And this one moves up to here. And now it's Ophelia's turn. Ophelia?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I just very confused. Okay, so Key3 is just like basically dying right now.
Yeah,
Right?
Key3 took another hard hit. Radan's messed up.
Why don't I have a bonus action? Okay, it's fine.
The person who really needed her bonus actions
The
is the
person
one who
who
got
really
slowed.
needs the bonus action. It's fine. So I will go over to Key3. Are you just like dying on the ground right now? You're not passed out. I know that. Right? You're not unconscious.
Yeah. I am bleeding, and there's probably some teeth missing.
Oh no.
Poor sweet Key3.
I'm not gonna actually step into that square. I'm gonna step into this square. So not in combat with it. And I will kind of kneel down and I'll grab Key3's hands. I'll just be like, all right, and I'll like do the little like rub, kind of get some heat back in them because of all the blood loss.
It'll be okay.
And I'm like, all right, please don't make me have to do this again because it really hurts me when I see you get hit like that. And I will cast at 3rd level. I'll cast Cure Wounds. There you go. Just roll it. Don't know.
21
Nice.
points. Nice.
21 points.
All right.
That's
I
my
feel
turn.
a lot
I'll walk
better.
back over to Radan. That's my end of turn.
All right.
Do you grow new teeth, or do the old teeth fly back in? That's my question.
She picks them up and just kind of shoves them back in there.
Like a cartoon character, and they just pop back in. Abyss's gaze emerges from the shadows and unleashes a vicious assault. And does not succeed. All right, it's Key3's turn.
Great. Awesome.
The shadow demon is like rubbing up against the stone monstrosity.
Yep. Cool. And there's your plus. I'm going to move here and then use Arms of Hadar.
Okay.
What level we cast it? Yeah. 4th level.
All right.
Yeah. So that hits
Okay, and it's got to do what kind of save?
Strength save.
Strength save. Okay. Half damage?
Yep.
Okay. I was hoping you would say like charisma or something that it has a bad stat in.
Yeah.
By the way, you got 3 temporary hit points at the start of your turn. So.
Thank you.
Hooray!
Yeah. Guy, so did you. I don't know if I told you that. But
I'm still full, but thank you.
Pen?
Has it been 5 rounds? Question mark since Slove's cast.
Yeah, I believe it's 5 casts.
Okay.
5 rounds for a minute. All right, Pen, you're up.
Oh boy. All right. Well, I mean, there's not much I could do. So yeah, I've walked. I guess even in my slowed state, I finally have made it back to the door, and I don't have any spell slots, so I guess I use my action to use the Pearl of Power to get one of my spell slots back. And I'm just like, I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, Pen, after you do that, a bright light shines from Lord Xellos, and as he completes his ritual, light shoots out of his eyes, and he lets out a long scream. He's levitated off the ground, and then slowly collapses back down to the floor. As the energy in this place begins to dissipate. And outside the room, the golems become motionless and crumble to the ground, and the doors flop open.
There's just a look behind me, and then back at the open doors, and then behind.
I'm scowling at Pen as I walk past towards Xellos.
What?
He's on the ground. He's on his hands and knees. He's breathing heavily.
Are you okay? Show me what you saw. And I try to mind meld with him.
No. I know who it is. I know what I need to do. Take these. He throws a bag at you.
Who is doing this? This affects all of us.
You sure you want to know?
Her agreement was shared knowledge.
Fuck the agreement. Yes. This affects all of us.
No, don't fuck the agreement.
He stands up, straightens his outfit. He pulls out his sending stone and he says, VC, I need a gate home. And the gate opens up. And he says, it's the Avalon Knights. And then he
From
walks
when?
through the gate.
No, if I can, I would cast Hold Person before he walks through the gate.
You also have a wand of paralysis.
Give it a shot.
Yeah. The Hold Person. I think it's
Very
good,
well.
Actually.
He chooses to succeed.
Oh, damn it.
And walks through.
As he's walking through, I said, I'm coming to you when we're done here.
And he just wordlessly leaves behind.
I pick up the bag that he threw to us. We should go check on that animal.
But Dan, can you just hold still for just a second? I know you're weird about the whole touch thing, but I feel like you should make an exception.
She's got good touch.
She's got the power.
I got the good touch.
I want to drop a Bloodhound Gang reference so bad here, but nope. Okay, I trust you.
Right. I just kind of, he's so tall. I kind of just like put like a hand on like his forearm and like on his bicep. And I just like think really hard, and her little horns just glow like the teeniest bit. And it goes out through my hands and just cures you a bit. And she's like weirdly humming to herself under her breath. Like it's not a distinguishable tune, but she's just like, and that's gonna be Daboy. I'll do it at 3rd level.
You're making my sneaking sounds.
Ooh, rip those rolls, but
That feels
That's better
much
than
better.
before.
That's
Thank
got to be
you
close to
very
100
much.
points of healing tonight.
Oh,
you know how we
damn.
do.
And we still almost didn't live.
What's in the bag?
I mean,
Toss
let's
Pen
open
the
it.
bag.
Is it a severed head?
No.
Okay.
It's a bunch of small discs.
Ooh, this one's an Eiffel 95 CD.
No, it looks like they're made out of. They almost look like they're made of gold or copper.
Are they like really old money? Do we recognize them?
No, they're not really old money. There's also a piece of paper inside that says place them at the back of your head, near the neck.
It's gonna make my head explode as I do it.
You placing it on?
I might as well see what it do.
You place it on, and all of the memories about you suddenly realize that God, names are escaping me all of a sudden. You suddenly realize Marcus Phoenix is missing. You suddenly realize Marcus Phoenix is missing. You suddenly realize you
on the back of his head.
you haven't seen Black Cherry in 2 days and nobody's mentioned it.
It's like I'm not. It's that weird thing where I'm not making the face of crying, but tears are just coming out of my eyes. And
you're realizing that Owen Stone is missing, and that's the person who you couldn't remember.
Oh my, and I'm just running up to everybody in the party and just slapping them on the back of the head with it.
Wait. Pen,
No.
stop. I stopped Pen really quick.
I can't think of why.
Try to use the one that you just put on the back of your neck. If anyone wants to remember. It's their choice.
What? You don't know what's happening. How do you know what I'm thinking and why I'm doing this?
Fair point.
You try and walk up to me and slap a strange coin on the back of my neck. No.
I'm still stopping you.
That's all I need to know to say no.
Okay. I toss the bag out in front of me. I'm crying, and the note's sitting on top of it. And then I'm just gonna be in here looking at stuff.
All right.
I'm gonna go follow Pen.
What do they do?
And I just turn around and I'm like, they make it so we can do what you can do. Like, we can remember. And then, yeah, I'm not mad. I'm just, like, letting them decide for themselves, and I'm looking to see if there's any, like, information, because this place has been sealed off. So I really want to see if I can pull all these, like, books and, like, whatever they were studying here. Maybe even the old battery, if he left it.
There are the remains of a device that may have been the battery. You saw him working with it, but it's been destroyed.
Ooh.
The forest spirit just kind of emerges in the space. The energy is returning to the forest. I thank you.
I look at Ophelia. I'm like pushing her forward a little bit.
I kind of walk over to it. I'm like, do you need anything? As I kind of walking over to the panther.
Life will always return, and my energy with it.
Yeah, but
But I
sometimes
thank
you can
you
help
for
it
your-
along.
I thank you for your service. You are a friend to this forest, and it will repay you.
Am I close enough to scritch the spirit?
Is the spirit amiable to scritches?
I'm looking on so jealously, but holding myself back.
You may scritch the spirit.
Like, oh, kitty. But she's very respectful, but it's also like, oh.
It purrs. This pleases me.
Amazing.
All right.
Hey, Pen. How come it's okay for you to blast through the door and not for me, eh?
Because I was trying to unlock the door to get you out of the room.
You were trying to solve the problem?
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing less than 24 hours ago when you gave me shit, eh?
Yes, I also wasn't taking someone's heritage and what they were meant to do as their destiny away from them.
No, I was just trying to save everybody's life, eh? Unlike you running into the next room where it's safe. And then send your demon to fight for you, eh? You want to play Dirty Pool? I play Dirty Pool too, eh? Banish him.
Are you even in the same room as me?
I'm standing right at the door. Wisdom save. Please. Unless you're going to try and counterspell it.
Nah, I got... key 3.
Key 3, good.
Yeah, no, if I see you casting a spell on Pen, I'm going to try and counterspell.
Okay.
The last spell slot.
No, it's automatic. I can only cast at level 3, and you've got level 4 counterspell, so...
Oh, shit. Ooh. And there's Dirty Look. There's just like, you don't stop playing, do you? I mean, have they put the discs on yet? I'm assuming no.
No.
It's like, I have other priorities now. We have people to find. I didn't even know what I was missing up until now.
Good, then you do it. And I turn around and walk out.
Guys, the Orist Fae, Irit Spay, is right here. Stop fighting.
Ooh.
I'm just still pilfering, like looking for any hints for anything that's in here.
Most of the stuff in here is unrelated to what you're looking for. It's all about magical theory and containing energy.
I'll still book it. Let the book absorb everything in here. Take the battery home. Or what's left of it, I guess.
All right.
Mr. Forest Spirit, sir, would you like to come to our forest and protect it?
I am needed here. But you're welcome to visit anytime you like.
I would love to visit. What's your name? Can I touch you? Can I ride you? Can we go on an adventure?
You're coming on a little strong.
Redan, you gotta learn a little something about tact. Also, where did Guy just walk the fuck away? Just wander?
Yeah, I'm gone.
You just walked out.
I'll go after him and try to find him.
All right. Well, you can go after Guy and have a chat with him, and maybe we'll put that in Discord or something, because we're almost out of time. But back at the Avalon Knights Academy, deep in the Mage Tower, MT 2.5 assembles the broken shards of the mirror in an apparatus. And he says, the path is almost open. They're beginning to catch on. When will you be ready? And Gilbetta responds, within 24 hours. And that's where we're going to end the show today.
Well, that show was a roller coaster. Twists and turns to the multiverse breaks, I suppose. Kind of shed some lights on the events of yesterday. For those who don't know what we're talking about, be sure to check out the VODs. And in a few days, you can check out all the past episodes on YouTube. But our other show, Mercenaries of Mischief, is intertwined with this one. So there are some little bits that neither party quite has been able to put together yet. Perhaps they will meet again soon, APAC?
Perhaps soon.
I don't know what else to say. Take us out.
Take us out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for following and subscribing. Thank you again so much to our lovely guest star, Ophelia Mendarii. Please check them out on Party Foul. A good bunch of folks playing a really fun, exciting game. And be sure to check out all our other great shows. Check out all the cool videos that we talked about at halftime for all these incredible people here in Chirp. Be sure to tune in next week when the story continues, and we'll find out more about what's going on with this stuff. Thank you so much to my audience, to my players. Check us out on Patreon. Check us out on Discord. Check us out on Twitter and all the other social media. And until next time, folks, class dismissed.
Why'd you go, Elizabeth? Now we know not to trust teenagers. Limited impulse control. I mean, seriously, limited impulse control. They will interrupt everything and do whatever's on the front